under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the San Francisco Giants and the Colorado Rockies. The Rockies have won 14 straight games so far. We'll see if they can extend that to 15 next. German Marquez, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Boy, this guy was unbelievably good in this last one. Struck out a ton of guys in an amazing performance, and all of his pitches were working. Let's hope he brings that A-game back with him in this one.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Now, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I'm just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Here comes another 0-2. Off the plate at 94, 1-2.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a two-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
And this is swung on and missed on a great pitch that time, and the leadoff man is down on strikes to get this one started.
The second baseman, Wilmer.
First pitch of the at-bat. One out, nobody on. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Looking to at least put the ball in play here this inning. And Pence has fallen into an 0-2 hole here. And a beautiful knuckle curve in there for a called strike 3, and that will be out number 3. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We are scoreless on the show. Drew Smiley out of the state of Arkansas is on the hill here. Dan, any thoughts?
Yeah, he's had some arm injuries, but when this guy's healthy, as good as anybody in the game of baseball from the left side. Good fastball, not overpowering, 92 to 94. Good assortment of breaking pitches. Holds runners really well, has a good pickoff move. Good pitcher. When he's healthy, this is really one of the top pitchers in the game.
Taken in by Flores, and a good throw gets him 1 gone.
The second baseman,
Brendan Rodgers bats next. He went deep in the contest last night. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Hamilton. Long run, but he gets there to track this one down, and a very nicely recorded out number 3. Down go the Rockies on a mere 4 pitches. We are still scoreless. New inning set to get underway, and next it'll be the outfielder, Mike Yastremski.
Mike.
Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Pablo Sandoval comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Pablo Sandoval goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
0-1. 0-1, no strike.
The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
The 1-2. Liner in there for a base hit. Now at the plate, J.J. Bleday. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's set, and the pitch. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. Smiley has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 home is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
The 2-1 home. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Blackmon on at first, nobody out. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. To Crawford for 1. Relay to Belt. They get 2, and that'll end the inning. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. We've played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. Brandon Crawford digging in next. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Line drive to left, and that'll get down. A leadoff single for Crawford. So a leadoff single will be the start to their half of the third.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
To the plate now, Aramis Garcia. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Swing and a miss for strike 1. A runner at first with no outs here. 1-1 pitch is a knuckle curve. He's in the hole now, 1-2. And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs too. That's excellent pitching.
He doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach right here. That sac bunt is definitely staying on.
Ready on 0-2. It's bunted into the air. And he makes the catch. 2 away now.
Now batting, the center fielder, Billy.
Coming to the plate now, Billy Hamilton. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. Swing and a miss on a ball out of the zone. Third inning, no score to this point. Oh, good knuckle curve. 0-2. Not much behind this as this ball is looped over toward first. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
In now, Wilmer Flores. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The set and the 1-0. Ball 2.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
2 balls and a strike.
2 and 1.
The set and the 2-1.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Giants leave a couple. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Bottom of the third now, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Ian Desmond. First pitch on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Fastball called for strike 2. 0-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Even count of 2-2 to Ian Desmond. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hamilton will wait on it, and he puts it away for the first out. So 1 away now in the Colorado third, and that brings up the catcher Tony Walters. fastball too high to start him out here 1-0. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Into the box, German Marquez tries to get the bunt down here, but this is foul, and we'll see if he tries it again. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Heading out toward shallow right. Pence has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And in to hit next, shortstop Trevor Story. From the stretch. Hit hard towards center. And that's in there. Base hit.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes. Aggressive style. First pitch. Base hit up the middle.
Into the box now. Brendan Rodgers. Fouled away. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. He's set. The 0-1. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. 2 left for Colorado. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Hunter Pence digs in to get things started. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's in there for strike 1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Down the 3rd baseline. And he's going to beat the offline throw to first as the first baseman couldn't get the foot back in time.
Yeah, and I can speak from experience, and I can tell you, on a night like this, it's tough to get a good grip on the ball. It's a little frigid out there, and he might have lost a little bit of feeling in his fingers. Never easy to make a good throw when that's the case.
And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. Blackman going back at the track, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
When it left the bat, I thought the outfielder had a beat on it. Gave it a heck of an effort, going high for it, but he just can't bring it down. The run came across to score, and he's safely at second, hoping his teammates can return the favor.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Pablo Sandoval will stand in for the 2nd time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2.
In today's game, it's seeing so many guys strike out and not worry about it. I'd love to see a little 2-strike approach right here. Maybe shorten up a little bit and try and force feed something the other way.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. Time now for the Rockies Road to the Show report as we get a look at 2 players making some noise in the upper minors. So now to the plate, Brandon Belt, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Brandon Crawford is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Here's a fastball now that's hit softly down the line to third. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty.
Woo! That was ugly. Howdy, if you're waving at me.
And he fouls this one off. Here's the 1-2. Softly hit to short. Story brings it in. Throw to Murphy will take care of him, and that'll end the inning. Giants get a run on the RBI double. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's 1-0 San Francisco. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And set to go is the third baseman, Tyler Naquin. First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
If this offense is going to be this aggressive, I'm going to expect this pitcher and catcher combo to expand the zone.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. I'll try to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. Throw just does beat him to the bag as that was pretty close.
I'm no hitting coach, but I know they always preach, if you're going to swing, swing. Second guessed himself on that one.
At the plate, Charlie Blackmon. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. Blackmon is undoubtedly one of the best hitters in the sport, and it doesn't matter right-handed or left-handed pitching. He's one of the elite threats with a bat in his hands. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
The 1-2. Yanked fouled off to the right. The 1-2. Pops this one up. Sandoval into shallow left. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting.
So striding forward now, J.J. Bleday. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 left.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We played 4 full. It's the Giants 1 and the Rockies 0. Into the box now, Aramis Garcia. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Number 16.
And he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Ball 1. And it's fouled away. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch.
Oh, that's inside.
Down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Now here's the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Gloved by Murphy, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The pitcher.
At the plate, Drew Smiley. He struck out while trying to lay down a bunt last time.
You know what, Matty? I think the sac bunt is quickly becoming a lost art, and it can't become that, certainly with a pitcher that can help himself by getting a good sac bunt down. Wasn't able to execute last time up. Been given another opportunity right here.
Here's the first pitch to him. Billy Hamilton is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. A ball and a strike to the Giants leadoff man. Fouled off. The 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Last half of the fifth coming up. It's the Giants 1 and the Rockies 0. Welcome back to Coors Field in Denver as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. It's been a struggle for them to get anything going. And he said they just seem way too anxious right now. The numbers back that up, too. They've swung at the first pitch more than 70% of the time in this game. So their focus going forward is to be a little bit more relaxed and willing to let the at-bats come to them. Matt?
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Even on 0-2, a dangerous count for Daniel Murphy.
Pitcher's got options here. He looked a little bit out front. Might be able to rush a fastball by him.
Line shot to first, and there's one away.
The batter, the center fielder, Ian.
So one away here with the bases empty. And the next to dig in will be the outfielder Ian Desmond. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Down and away, ball 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike. The count.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Into the bleachers and gone. A solo home run that time for Ian Desmond. 3rd home run for him on the year as the Rockies pull even now at 1 apiece.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
That'll bring up Tony Walters. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hamilton is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now back, the pitcher, Herman.
Into the box now, Herman Marquez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Bob couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike 1.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. 1 run, 4 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rockies so far. Swing and a liner. Foul. The 1-2. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Leading off for San Francisco.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Second baseman, Wilmer Flores.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Right side, hit hard. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The right fielder, number 8, Hunter Pence.
Digging in, Hunter Pence. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Fouled away. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
At the plate now, Mike Yastremski, as he'll take a look at ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. 2-0.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
It's 3 balls and a strike to the Giants left fielder. And the count will be full. Now the payoff pitch home. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and standing in now the versatile Pablo Sandoval. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Sent on the ground out to second. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. Throw will be well late as he reaches it first.
The first baseman, number 9.
Now to the plate, Brandon Belt. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. 2 down, runners at first and second. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Popped him up. Walters has a play. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. Giants leave a couple. Score remains tied 1-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Trevor Story. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Changeup called strike 1. A ball and a strike to Trevor Story.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And it's 1-2. Now the pitch. Here's Sandoval now at third. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
batter, number 7, second baseman, Rogers.
Now at the plate, Brendan Rodgers. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Hey, this guy has really been attacking the zone, and this lineup has been more than happy to swing at a lot of pitchers' pitches so far.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
Hit on the ground to third. Sandoval has it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman.
So here's Tyler Naquin. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Smiley peers in. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. Still tied 1 apiece. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Behind 0-2 now. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board, so both of these starters should feel really good about their showings. If you love good pitching, this has been the game for you.
Stepping in now, Aramis Garcia. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
The bottom third of the lineup hasn't put up a lot of resistance in this one. Pretty much has been sure outs other than that one hit. That really puts a lot of pressure on other guys to make stuff happen. These aren't the guys you usually count on, but it certainly helps if they can do something productive.
Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. A ball and a strike. Now a swing and a little tapper to the left of the mound. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Giants down in order. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Trevor Cahill gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Striding in for the Rockies, Charlie Blackmon. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat.
Charlie Blackmon.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Ooh, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder.
Stepping up now, J.J. Bleday, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Base hit into right center. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Daniel Murphy steps in now as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Sent on the ground out to second. And there are two away now.
Up next for Colorado.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Ian Desmond, runner in scoring position with two gone.
Yeah, in this last at bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run. So
now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. Notch one in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
In now, Tony Walters. As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike one. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Yeah, Matty, I'm going to need a better approach out of the 8-hole hitter. He's hitting in the bottom of the order for a reason. He's got to be willing to work the count.
Bullet to second base. A fine play, and that ends the inning. Couple of hits lead to 1 in the inning for Colorado. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Colorado's out in front 2-1. Billy Hamilton digging in now.
Leading off for the Giants, the center fielder, Billy Hamilton.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top-notch. This guy's a horse.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see there, he's off to a flying start. The NL's leader in that department here in the month of May. Ball one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to pump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
2-1 now. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Bat explodes as this has popped up. Oh, and he misses it. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. So in now for San Francisco, Hunter Pence, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. Quick check on that tying run at first. Runner back safely. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. At the plate, Mike Yastremski. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. The Giants leave a couple. Our score remains 2-1. Aviatel Adelino, who will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Now playing second base, number 46.
Sean Anderson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Sean Anderson.
Nolan Arenado is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. Hard on the ground towards short. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Now batting, shortstop, Trevor Story.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Here we go. Ball 1, no strike.
And now the Giants are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. 1 out, nobody on. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
3-0 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
The Rockies shortstop in front with a 3-1 count.
1 strike.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Hence looks up. Gone. A solo home run here off the bat of Trevor Story. 6th home run on the season for him, and it's given the Rockies a 3-1 lead.
Everyone in the home dugout just seemed to breathe a little easier. They're up 2 and only need 3 outs in their bullpen to wrap up the W. It's always nice to work with a little extra wiggle room.
Into the box now, Brendan Rodgers. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. Belt able to pull this one in for out number 2.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Striding in, Tyler Naquin, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First delivery to him on the way. Lays off 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a drive out to left center field. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. And this, of course, is a ballpark that yields a lot of doubles as we take a look at the team leaders for the most 2-base hits this year. And we can see that the Rockies are currently right on top of the NL in that department. So a runner at second, 2 down now. And into bat next, the big-time RBI man, Charlie Blackmon. And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
Up next for Colorado.
Digging in, David Dahl will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. Hence looks up, gone all the way into the upper deck. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and it's now a 6-1 ball game. So that was the 3rd home run for these guys today.
Yeah, Dan, this doesn't make sense. It's absolutely freezing outside. The last place you want to be is in a batter's box, and this offensive team is driving balls out of the yard.
This is what's crazy about the game of baseball, D-Row. You would think under these conditions it would be all in favor of the pitchers. That has been anything but the case so far in this one.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter.
The first baseman, number 9, Daniel.
So now to the plate, Daniel Murphy. Bouncer to the left side. There is Crawford. And how about that for a situational lefty? He gets out of it with 1 pitch, and the inning is over. Another good inning for the Rockies, and Blake Street might be beckoning for 1 or 2 of this bunch. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this.
Your attention, please. A defensive change for the Rockies. Now playing left field, number 26, David Dahl.
Ryan Shaw comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Stepping up to the plate, Brandon Belt. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. Popped him up. Naquin in foul ground. Makes the play, 1 away. And there are the final numbers for the Colorado starting pitcher. He was great all night long.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Shaw was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 1-2 locks him up for strike 3.
Now batting.
Standing in, Aramis Garcia. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. This is in the air out to right. And he'll make the catch to put an end to this one. And the Rockies will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Wow, another game and another night to celebrate another victory. I'm just excited we've been able to be here to witness this amazing streak. There's nothing prettier in the world than good baseball, and that's just what they're giving us.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. The Colorado Rockies jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. German Marquez earned his 5th win of the year, racking up 14 Ks in doing so. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Welcome to Fire Sale Gaming, powered up by firesalegames.com. So just shop our website, firesalegames.com, and get you a fire sale of a deal on some video games. We also got some books, DVDs, CDs, whatever you want. Firesalegames.com.
We about to turn it on. We about to turn it on.